right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now I'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Poke Moment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
Today's featured Pokemon is...
Swalot.
I like Swalot. You don't look like you like Swalot from your face.
He's fine. I don't know.
What's the guy before him?
Gulpin.
Gulpin. Oh, I love Gulpin.
I don't know. Swalot's just kind of boring.
What was up with wasn't the Pokemon Company like posting stuff like they posted a Swalot and everyone was like, "Oh, what was this with Swalot?" This was like the lead up to the DLC or the lead up to Scarlet and Violet itself. The Pokemon Company posted like a picture of Swalot against like a blank background or something, and everyone was like, "Whoa, what is this? Why are they doing it?"
I don't know. I might remember that, but I'm having trouble. I feel like nothing really came of it. Maybe they were just trolling people. I don't know. Gulpin. We're gonna start with him. He is a solo poison type Pokemon, and he is known as the Stomach Pokemon. Upon evolving at level 26, he becomes Swalot. Still solo poison, and is known as the Poison Bag Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's just kind of Swalot's whole thing. You got that big mouth. You ever see one of those pictures of Swalot opening his mouth?
Yeah, his mouth fully.
Yeah, he's all mouth. I'm not a big fan of Swalot. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the funny looking little guy. He's kind of like off-brand Muck.
Yeah, but you got. I mean, it's kind of a hard life if Muck is better than you.
That's a good point. Because I'm trying to think, even though Muck is a Gen 1 and it literally is just an angry-eyed version of its previous evolution.
Yep. Gulpin is fine, but if Swalot is the end of that line, it's kind of disappointing. It feels like
they need an
evolution.
An evolution. We should talk about that later with alternate forms. But
I think as far as like mono poison, one stage. Am I saying that right? Like evolving once, single type poison types go. It's Garbodor, Muck, Swalot.
Those are the three?
I mean, Weezing is technically there, but I'm just thinking of like things that look like blobs.
Yeah.
You know? Ones that kind of just look like blobs. At least Weezing floats. So being a solo poison type, Swalot has only got 2 weaknesses, being ground and psychic. So, you know.
Okay.
Not bad.
See, Swalot, that's an S tier Pokemon already.
Oh, yeah, you gotta love him. And you know how tall he is? How tall would you guess Swalot is?
I want him to be like 5'6", but he's probably 4'5".
You are so good at inadvertently guessing height sometimes. He is 5'7".
Well, I'll be danged.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
That's wasn't that taller than Luxray last week? Luxray was like 4'7" or something, right?
My brain doesn't work that good.
Yeah, that's true. That was a whole week ago.
Yeah.
So going over abilities, Gulpin's got 3 abilities. All right, Liquid Ooze is his first one. When the opponent absorbs hit points from this Pokemon, the opponent instead loses hit points.
So if they that's very specific. If they use like Giga Drain or Leech Seed.
Oh my gosh, only 4 Pokemon have Liquid Ooze, and only 2 different lines. The Tentacruel line and the Swalot line are the only Pokemon with Liquid Ooze. That's insane. Yeah. So that's like Absorb, Mega Drain, Giga Drain, Drain Punch. None of which are even neutral to poison. I'm pretty sure fighting, just like grass, is not very effective to poison. Yep. So you wouldn't want to use either of those. Is there a draining psychic type attack?
So was it a kiss one?
Draining kiss? That might be fairy.
Oh, frick. Yeah,
Thinking
that's
it's
fairy.
fairy.
Yeah, that's fairy.
And poison is super effective against fairies, so I'm imagining fairy is also not very effective to poison. Yep, true. Is this ability useful at all in any conceivable way? Gosh, that sucks. Its other ability is Sticky Hold.
Oh.
This Pokemon's item can't be taken. So, you know.
Yeah, that's not good. Those aren't good.
I don't know. I mean,
The other one is better.
you know, if you ever want to use your Swalot in competitive, knockoff is extremely common in competitive.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah. Oh, it has an overworld effect. If the Pokemon is in the lead spot, when fishing, Pokemon are easier to catch. So that's kind of cool. If you're like shiny hunting something you fish for, maybe have a Tentacruel or a Swalot out.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's not bad.
But then there's the hidden ability, Gluttony. The Pokemon will use a berry when its hit points are below 50%. We've encountered this ability before, and it confused us last time too. Because I always thought that a Pokemon ate their berry at 50% anyway.
Did you ever look into that?
Nope.
Okay.
You want me to look into that right now? I don't know how I'd even look into it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're just going to assume that we're too stupid to know how this
There
works.
we go.
We're not competitive. We're just casual. I wouldn't say that. As far as I can tell, that doesn't seem like a very good ability. I never use berries on my Pokemon anyways.
Yeah,
Only because I don't want to have to think about replenishing berries.
That's the issue.
And then reattaching the berries to the Pokemon. It's just annoying.
Yeah, honestly. This Pokemon has no good abilities, in my opinion, and it's all the same for Swalot. He doesn't get any new abilities. Honestly, none of them are very good.
That's depressing.
Yeah. We just talked last week about how Luxray has that gender difference between male and female. Do you see Swalot's?
Swalot has a gender difference?
Yep. You're not seeing it?
Oh! The mustache is a little bit longer.
Yep.
I was looking for multiple lobes because they love adding an extra lobe for one of the genders.
So gens 1 to 5, there are a ton of noticeable gender differences on Pokemon. But, not all of them, but there's a lot more than you'd think. Once they switched to 3D models, gender differences became few and far between. Except when you're thinking drastic changes, like the... crap. What's Esper's evolution? I'm blanking on his name.
I can't remember either.
It's got Meow in the name, doesn't it?
Oh,
this is gonna bother the crap out of me. I gotta look it up now.
Meowsper. No.
Esper. No,
Esper is the first one.
Esper's the first one. Gosh.
Wait, no, is Esper the second?
No, Esper's gotta be the first.
The little crazy looking one.
Yeah. Oh, how can I not remember this? I'm so disappointed in myself. It evolves into Meowstic.
Oh, yeah.
It did start with Meow.
Okay. I never cared for them.
Yeah, I mean, I've never used them before. I think they're interesting. Esper is definitely interesting.
I like Esper. Only because he's just this crazy little,
I don't know, chinchilla thing?
Esper's like a little cat. Esper's just a funny little kitten. I think Esper is what do you call it? Just a fresh little kitten that's seen some crap.
I never really thought of it as a kitten, I guess.
But it evolves into a cat.
Yeah. And Remoraid the fish evolves into Octillery the octopus.
I don't think it's a stretch to say that I think that's. Okay. I think this is insane. I think this is an insane.
I'm not arguing with you. Okay. I'm not arguing with you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I won't be mean to you. Nope. I'm not. See, I was gonna be mean. I was gonna be mean. I need to stop doing that.
Do you want to help me read this thing's dex entries?
Yes, I'll help you.
You want me to read Gulpin and you'll read Swalot?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go all the way back to Generation 3 so I can read Gulpin's Ruby and Sapphire entries. Starting with Ruby, virtually all of Gulpin's body is its stomach. As a result, it can swallow something its own size. This Pokemon's stomach contains a special fluid that digests anything. Very scary.
Yeah.
Don't like
it's
that.
It's kind of nightmarish.
Yeah. Sapphire. Most of Gulpin's body is made up of its stomach. Its heart and brain are very small in comparison. This Pokemon's stomach contains special enzymes that dissolve anything. Okay. I'm going to read Emerald because it says something slightly different. This Pokemon's stomach fluid can even digest scrap iron. In one gulp, it can swallow something that is as large as itself. Here's Swalot, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Why does it need to do that? What does it do with the scrap iron?
I guess maybe it can turn anything into nutrients. Who knows?
What's it made out of? This thing's yeah, I wouldn't eat it.
No. Already.
Which is interesting. Already. Here's the Ruby entry, because we need to give Ruby a chance. When Swalot spots prey, it spurts out a hideously toxic fluid from its pores and sprays the target. I love that they have to say it's hideously toxic. Mm-hmm. Once the prey has weakened, this Pokemon gulps it down whole with its cavernous mouth. This is terrifying. Imagine being an animal smaller than Swalot.
Yep. I hate this Pokemon.
Sapphire. Swalot has no teeth. So what it eats, it swallows whole, no matter what. Its cavernous mouth yawns widely. An automobile tire could easily fit inside the Pokemon's mouth. Okay. Honestly, that seems smaller than I would imagine.
I thought I was going to say the whole automobile.
This implies that a kid, because I assume this is just a kid making this story.
Yes.
A kid watched it eat a tire and is like, huh,
yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Emerald, oh, wow, I forgot Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, we're cross-compatible, so you could have a Swalot and Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Yep.
I'm not going to read those entries because it's all the same stuff.
Yeah.
But Emerald, its powerful stomach acid is capable of digesting almost anything. The one thing in the whole world a Swalot can't digest is its own stomach.
Oh, how was that tested?
Well, because I feel like it's self-evident.
Yeah, it's just sitting in there, but why does that even need to be stated then?
I guess that broadly means that anything you put in there will get digested. You put like a diamond in there, it will somehow break apart that.
I hate this Pokemon.
Whatever bond.
It's so gross. It's so gross.
I don't know. I'm still neutral on it. I like the funny little guy. I think depending on its stats and move pool is whether I'll like it or not.
Well, let's talk about that now. Upon evolution, it learns Body Slam. Body Slam's a good move. 85 damage, 100 accuracy, chance to paralyze. It's only a normal type move, but it's still good. It gets Toxic. It gets the Stockpile, Spit Up, and Swallow moves.
Man, I'd die without those. I sure loved having 3 moves wasted by the same gimmick.
Yep. It gets Sludge Bomb by level up, which is cool. It gets the move Gastro Acid, which does the user hurls up its stomach acids on the target. The fluid eliminates the effects of the target's ability. It does no damage at all. It just eliminates the effects of their ability. That should really do some
damage. That I feel like that'd be cool if it did. Okay, but then again, depending, I guess they could have a really good ability. I don't know.
And then naturally, this Pokemon can learn Belch.
What does Belch do again?
120 damage. It's a special attack with 90 accuracy. It's a poison type attack. The user lets out a damaging belch at the target. The user must eat a held berry to use this move.
Okay. Why is such a powerful move called Belch?
I don't know, but this goes back to eating its berry. I don't know. Would Gluttony hurt or help Belch at all? I don't know.
Wouldn't that move automatically make it eat its berry?
Yes.
So having Gluttony would actually be bad because you don't want to eat your berry.
Yeah, if it would make it earlier. Ugh, jeez, I don't know.
This is a stupid Pokemon.
Thank you.
Going back to the whole Swallow gimmick and Spit Up. How much more damage does Spit Up even do?
So Spit Up. Okay, so it depends on how much you stockpile. You can stockpile up to 3 times. I thought it was more. And stockpile will raise your defense and special defense every time you use it. Spit Up, the power stored using the move Stockpile is released all in one attack. The more power is stored, the greater the move's power. So, if you Spit Up after 1 stockpile, the base power is 100. 2 stockpiles, 200. 300 damage.
Holy cow.
I did not know it got that high. I did not know it got that high.
Okay, that might be worth taking up 2 move positions or whatever, because you're
raising your defenses.
You're raising your defenses.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's Spit Up. There's also Spit Up.
Wait, you mean Spit Up, or that you're talking about?
Did I say Spit Up? I meant Swallow. If you swallow after 1 stockpile, you recover 1/4 of your max HP. After 2, half, and after 3, all of your maximum HP.
I see that one as being less likely to
Less
get
useful.
to,
Yeah.
because then you have to waste 2 turns getting damaged
Yeah.
just to restore half your HP. 3
Uh-huh.
turns getting damaged if you need your full HP, and then you're gonna have to go back to stockpiling.
Yep.
I don't know, but the stockpile spit up
Not bad.
100 damage after just 1 setup.
Yeah.
What type of stockpile? Normal.
Normal. Yeah. And then for TMs, it gets a pretty diverse TM learn set. It gets like Bullet Seed, Brick Break, Zen Headbutt. It gets the Elemental Punches, Fire, Thunder, and Ice.
They're just giving anyone those elemental punches.
It gets Seed Bomb, Metronome, Thunder Wave, Body Press, Toxic Spikes, Giga Drain, Ice Beam. Oh my gosh. It does get Knockoff. Yeah, wow. That is quite the diverse moveset. Oh, Jokum. I'm going to make you hate this Pokemon even more.
No.
Let's talk about stats. HP, 100. Good.
Okay.
Attack, 73. Let's skip defense for now. Special attack, 73. It is a mixed attacker. And I know you don't like that.
And it's bad at both. That's
73 is not great, yeah.
You skipped one of the stats, though.
Defense and special defense are 83.
So it's mediocre.
Speed is 55.
What's its total stats? What's its stat total?
467.
Okay.
It's not great.
That's not good.
It's single type.
It's pretty bad.
Not great stats. Its level up learn set isn't great. Its TM learn set is fine. It's not a good Pokemon.
The only thing that I've started to appreciate after this Pokemon is the stockpile and spit up.
Yeah, just
now
that
I like
loophole,
Pelipper
though.
more.
And Lantern.
Lantern learns that?
Yeah.
It's still an ugly fish.
You cannot
Anyways.
possibly actually legitimately think it's ugly.
It rubs its big fat belly and goes, "Oh, I'm so full from stockpiling. I guess
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
have to
think
spit up."
Swalot does?
Yeah, Swalot's disgusting. At least Swalot knows it's disgusting.
Do you want to see what Gulpin and Swalot Shinies look like?
Yes.
By the way, 50-50 gender ratio. Don't know if I said that already.
Does Gulpin turn purple or brownish?
Blue.
Blue. Oh, kind of like that blue.
It's a nice blue with
Gulpin's
with a slightly orange little head feather thing.
That is ever so slight.
Yeah. It's cute. I kind of like it. And then Swalot's blue.
I really like that blue too.
Big and blue.
He looks very he looks like the 3D model makes him look like he's like vinyl, like a Funko Pop.
I can kind of see that. Sure. Why not? Are you looking to see if I have a Swalot sitting cutie?
No, I was looking over there. I was like, I wonder what a Swalot sitting cutie would look like over there.
You want me to buy a Swalot sitting cutie?
No,
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. There's so many other sitting cuties to get first.
Yeah, honestly, there are, but they're all out of stock.
I bet Swalot's not.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out in a minute here. But before we do that, Jokum, alternate forms. What would you do to this?
An evolution. It just needs an evolution. Right now it's a middle stage. It's got...
But what would you do? Would it just become bigger?
Swell more.
Opens its mouth. Oh, yeah, it just opens its mouth wider?
Yeah, swell more. That's its evolution.
Oh,
because it goes from swallowing a lot to swallowing even more.
Yeah. Would you give it a new type?
Poison normal. So then stockpile and spit up would be stab. Or spit up would be stab.
Honestly?
It would still make it a little bit more interesting.
And
I would give it, what do you call it? I would give it an ability that poisons Pokemon on contact.
You know what? Okay, so give it Poison Touch. But, if you gave it the normal type, fighting wouldn't be super effective. It would only be neutral. And you would now be immune to Ghost. Honestly.
That's pretty cool.
That's not too bad.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of, it feels like a normal poison already. Because it's kind of like, it's got that kind of boringness to it that is like a normal type Pokemon. Because like Muck is pure poison. Or this thing is like, it's got a little bit of stretchiness to it. It's got a little bit of like body.
I feel like normal is often reserved for Pokemon who are just an animal with a type. I'm wondering if there is. Okay, well, Wigglytuff is normal.
Yeah.
Clefable used to be normal. Blissey is normal. That's not like an animal, you know? So
normal,
yeah.
I feel like normal was the old type for, hey, it's not magical, it's just sort of existing as it's a thing, but it's not magic.
Yeah.
But it's not quite just like an animal.
I think, honestly, Poison Normal is one of the types that hasn't been done yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So let's do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that'd be cool.
Poison Normal Swalot.
Green, purple, it's already hulked. Black. That's the next one. It's black. All of the colors of Hulk. He has black hair.
Wait.
I'm just saying, no, literally.
Hulk color scheme?
I mean, I'm just saying that he goes from green to purple.
Yeah.
You have a Hulk. You have multiple Hulks in this room.
Do I? I have one there.
There's one in that picture.
There's one in that picture. I guess
there's
I do have
one. The painting of Al.
I have a Funko Pop.
You have a Funko Pop.
All right, I have a Lego.
Yeah, you have a Lego.
I do have a lot of
look
Hulks,
at that.
I guess.
You have at least 4 more Hulks than I have in my room. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I would say take those like black diamonds that are on him and turn that into a
Power
a
Ranger
pattern or something that like covers more of him. I don't know. That could be kind of cool. I'm honestly, I dig that.
I think he needs to be wide. He's just a very wide, like he's like vertically like he's like a flat box, and his mouth's just and then he like opens his mouth like a skyscraper, going
I think
just like a tall building.
I think that'd be great. I like Swalmore, but I think if it was up to me,
this is a nothing name.
I would do Swallow.
Swallow. Whoa,
dude. I might like Swalot if that happens.
Yeah,
Swallow.
Gosh. I would kill for that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Pokemon up and down. Let's add that.
Pokemon left and right.
Pokemon linen and polyester. I'm just trying to think of like I don't know. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they're not really all opposite things. They're just sort of alternative colors.
You're right. Oh, I mean, it doesn't have to be an opposite sort of deal. Like diamonds and pearls aren't opposites.
No, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Both jewels.
Gold and silver. Gold and silver is interesting because it's like gold is typically seen as more valuable than silver.
Which I believe that gold is a better game. So.
But you think that when I say sapphire is better than ruby.
Well, yeah, because Kyogre's a boring whale and Groudon's a cool dinosaur.
I do like Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh's fantastic.
Ho-Oh's fantastic. Lugia's really boring.
Arguably my favorite. Top 3 favorite.
Lugia is the most normal type looking non-normal type.
Yeah, he's just a big bird. I don't know. What is he? Big bird whale thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Frick Lugia.
All my homies hate Lugia.
all my homies love the turkey.
The rainbow turkey. Do we want to look at merch? Oh, actually, before we look at merch, let's go to Bulbapedia, see if we can find something cool about this guy.
Also, strategy-wise, I don't know what you can do.
I am not giving you a Swalot strategy. There isn't one.
The swallow thing is pretty cool. I would do the stockpile and spit up. Just do stockpile and spit up, guys. It's cool. It's a cool gimmick.
Honestly, I will say this. Even without spit up, stockpile raises defense and special defense, which is great. A lot of times, if you're raising one of your defenses, it's just that. It's only one of your defenses. The fact that it raises both is really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe run with that. Just like last week, Swalot is the only Pokemon with a base stat total of 467.
That's awesome! Wow,
isn't that so cool?
Yeah, that's one of the worst trivias. I don't like that. That's stupid. That's a reach.
The illustrator of Pokemon Adventures, Satoshi Yamamoto, uses Swalot to represent himself in the volume's comment boxes. How about that?
That's cool. Does he have self-esteem issues or like self-image problems?
I hope not.
Poor guy.
Origin: Swalot may be based on myriad organs or glands, such as a stomach, a gallbladder, or a single giant poison gland. It is the poison bag. It may also be based upon a generic organism that uses pseudopodia. Its general shape resembles a slug. That's what they should do with the evolution. Just lean into the slug aspect a little bit more. But maybe its mouth travels down the length of its body.
Ew.
That would be so
like
freaking
when it's crawling on the ground, its mouth is like dragging against the ground.
Sure.
Okay, I don't like that.
Lean into the gross and like creepy aspect of it a little bit.
It would be cool to make it more slug-like. I do like that.
Swalot may be a combination of swallow and a lot. Oh, all right. So that's really all it has for there. Let's go ahead and try and look up some of this merch. I want to know whether or not I can buy Swalot's Sitting Cutie right this very second. Also, I'm just going to say it now. If we find any weird fan art of Swalot in the future of this episode, I might just have to quit the podcast.
Oh, I really hope.
All right, let's see. And survey says it's available.
What? Oh,
Swalot's
wait. What does it
Sitting
look like? What
Cutie.
does it look like?
It doesn't look great. I mean, actually, it looks fine. Its bottom
It's a
kind
little
of
puffy on the bottom.
Yeah, it puffs out a little, but I mean, it looks fine. It looks like Swalot.
I like the lips.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I do not like. I'll buy some Pokemon I don't really care about as Sitting Cuties just because I think they look cute, like Spinda, or like Behem. But like, no, I'm not buying Swalots.
Oh, I really like this. There's a Swalot figure. I don't know if it's official, but it's basically Swalot like mid mouth opening to like eat something.
Wow, that's actually kind of cool. And there's a phone case. That can't be legit phone case. It's kind of cute though.
It's very cute, but it doesn't look official.
Yeah. Oh, somebody did some neat fan art of it looking like some kind of fish. Or no, it looks like one of those marine slugs. That is interesting.
It's on Fur Affinity.
Wait,
but it's not.
They finally
evil.
didn't commit sin. You know what would actually be really cool if they the evolution for Swalot resembled more of a gulper eel. That would be sick.
Interesting.
It becomes really long and it has like an unhingeable jaw,
like a land gulper eel.
Yes.
Okay, I could see that.
That would actually be cool.
I like this kind of mouth open more than like other ones. There's different ways to illustrate it opening its mouth wide. I really like this little figure.
Yeah, it's cute. I do want to mention really fast here. There is a Pokemon game that was fan made called Pokemon Type Wild. And it's kind of like a 2D side-scrolling Pokken. Like the official game Pokken. But I don't know, I think the Pokemon Company like didn't allow for it to keep existing or
my
something.
Gosh, I remember seeing this as a kid.
Yeah, I've never played it
my
myself,
gosh.
but I've like watched videos of people playing it.
I wanted to play that as a kid so bad.
Looks fantastic. And Swalot is one of the playable Pokemon, I believe. And it has an attack where it just shoots things out of its mouth. A completely random object. Sometimes it's Pokemon. One time it's just a girl. A girl just flies out of its mouth. And like, that's horrifying.
Man, it looks like the old game had Gengar, Snorlax, Combuskin.
Not Blaziken.
No, Combuskin and Blaziken.
And both?
Okay, first off, that's a waste on their
random,
part.
yeah.
Gardevoir, of course.
Yeah.
Breloom. You gotta love Breloom.
Yeah, I love Breloom.
Swalot, Lopunny,
of course.
and Lucario. And then I think that was it.
Besides the Combuskin, that's a pretty decent lineup.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I am remembering now in the video I saw, one of Gardevoir's victory animations, I believe, is her putting on like a kimono, like an actual kimono.
Really? That's just the victory animation?
I think so. I might be misremembering what I saw, but it seems like it's a lot of fun. And picks like Breloom and Swalot are so random and so good. And just the animation, the art looks fantastic.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy that it probably exists still out there somewhere. There's some way you can get it.
I sure hope so.
But now it's probably just not being developed anymore, unfortunately. Because that'd be cool with like, I love that Chandelure was in Pokken.
Yeah,
but I don't want to play Pokken. It's too much going on.
I just have no desire to. Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I love Pokemon.
Honestly, if it was more like Smash style with all Pokemon, not like every Pokemon that exists, because that's not going to happen.
Like 100 Pokemon.
Even 25 Pokemon, I think that'd be pretty good. I mean, more would be better, but I'd rather just a nice solid one with like a limited number of awesome Pokemon.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of it. Klefki.
Yeah, Probopass. Ones like them, right?
Okay, Probopass would actually be really cool. I'd like Probopass.
Jokum, I wouldn't dare try to skip past your favorite part of the show.
Are you talking about not the wedding part, but the part where I look up the word Swalot and then wait until for affinity it corrupts it?
Or anybody.
So
that's
good.
so scary.
Oh,
It's just
that's
a big
funny.
Swalot with a ginormous mouth. Swalot is
Oh my
one of the
gosh.
creepiest
He is
Pokemon.
nightmare fuel.
All right, there's one of like a woman who's wearing Swalot adjacent clothing. That's
Like a dress.
yeah.
I guess his body shape lends to a dress.
You're looking at all the horror ones too.
Yeah. I never realized how much Swalot lends itself to horror.
Yeah, and in a lot of fan art, he looks like a blobfish.
Okay, that's cute.
It's still very creepy. A bunch
There's
of
one-
gulpins
yeah.
playing in a Swalot's mouth.
Like the mouth is like a pool.
All right, I don't think there's gonna be anything weird for this
Yeah.
guy.
Hey,
This is good.
this is pretty great, guys.
This is what we want to see. We want to see nothing.
Wow.
I mean, this is like the ultimate vor Pokemon.
I was gonna say that.
And no-
You'd think.
Yeah. No, do not search that. Do not search. Why are you trying?
Because I just want to see if Swalot's on fur affinity.
Why are you trying to find
What do
weird
we got?
stuff?
What is that? That's cute.
All right, that's just a woman wearing Gardevoir clothes.
That's a
I said Gardevoir,
stretch.
Swalot.
That's a stretch.
Okay, can you
Wow.
stop typing for affinity into my
Swalot is
computer now?
Swalot is underrepresented. That's crazy.
Yeah, in the weird art community, maybe. Anyway, I think it's time to talk about more wholesome things.
Like, here it comes.
Woo!
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Did we sound excited enough? Because this is my favorite part of the show. The part where we talk about wetting a
Literal stomach. This is
This is the one. I was talking about like how there's a
Yeah.
Pokemon that's below the lion.
Yeah.
This is a
Wait,
one.
we didn't talk about a lion.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're just no. I'm not gonna be mean. Not gonna be mean. Not gonna.
I mean,
be
I
mean.
have all the facts. The facts don't care about your feelings, Joker.
Okay, Frank Shapiro.
Gross. No.
Okay. Yeah, no. This is a one.
Yeah, this is the one.
This is a one.
It is
Wait, wait.
toxic.
Yeah.
It is
I think
scary. I could not be around this thing without fear.
I wouldn't want it
that
on my
it's
team.
just gonna be staring at me hungrily.
Usually in these things, I learn to appreciate Pokemon more. I think I dislike Swalot more. I liked
Yeah.
Swalot before, and now I dislike it.
Yeah, Swalot's too creepy. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that was so fast, but it is just the one. Is one of a one as you can get.
Yeah. I'm sure there's other ones.
Yeah.
But that will be in the pantheon of ones.
Yes.
Now, what about eating it? That's a one.
It's a one.
It
it is a literal poison sac.
It digests anything, right?
Yeah.
Which means that is it putting those things in its okay? Let's say it digests a diamond. Is it using that carbon that it just digested? Where is it putting that? The carbon is fine, but
Is it
let's say
farting
it. Let's say it digested a thermometer. Is it incorporating mercury into its body structure, or is it just pooping it out?
Yeah.
No, this thing is disgusting.
Yeah, you can't eat it.
I think it's a 1. It's like eating a muck.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna give it a 1.5 because I'm sure there's the tiniest bit of its body that is edible. That isn't. Oh, but then again, it's got
What are
it's
you
got liquid
saying?
ooze.
Exactly.
No, okay, I'm saying like a muck. A muck is less edible, I think, than a Swalot.
True, but I think it's
Garbodor
just
is less edible.
It's just as bad to eat.
I think.
Garbodor and Swalot are equally as
No,
inedible.
it's Garbodor is quite literally just garbage.
Exactly.
And Swalot
Stuff that
at
could've
least
been
has
formerly
membrane
food.
of Swalot is like membrane. There's some membrane in there. I think you can eat. So I'm gonna give it a
Maybe
1.
you could eat the lips.
Yes, 1.5.
It's still going to be oozing poison. I don't
Yeah.
think this is like a puffer fish where you can cut around poison. I think whatever part of this you eat will kill you, making it a 1.
I'm still gonna go 1.5. I think
I'm
it
going
can
to
get
1
worse.
personally.
Okay,
I'm going to 1.
you're devaluing the 1. The 1 is powerful.
Yes, it is. I think Swalot is deserving of the 1.
Okay,
Genuinely.
You're on the wrong side of history here, but whatever.
Dead. Finally something I feel like I can kill. I feel like it's been forever. Swalot, he's so slow.
That's a good point. How slow is he again?
Like 50 speed, 55 maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
And
you can
I think
do you outspeed that, or you just match it for speed?
I can probably. I hate to steal your word. I could probably blitz it because I'm fast at the beginning and then slower over long distances.
This is interesting because do you think Swalot can run as fast as you?
Definitely not.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing where we have to use logic to be like, okay, yes, it technically has the same speed stats we're giving a human, but it's not going to run that fast.
No.
It's a big blob. It's just going to...
Technically, if you want to go by purely what stats say, Perugly and Miltank can outrace a Rayquaza.
Okay, stats are stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to think of what it would look like in the anime.
Yep.
As well.
I know I don't want a metal baseball bat swung into my stomach. Swalot is all stomach. I think all I have to do is bonk this thing on the head or hit it in the side, and it's pretty much down for the count.
It's gonna be coming at you, right? It's 5 foot.
Honestly, though, if it's coming at me, my fight or flight will kick in, and I will probably start running.
Well, that's the thing. As long as you can like flank it, like just walk around it. Its mouth is gonna be open. It's gonna be it's vomiting at you. Belching. It has to have a berry though in order for belch to do like to be like fart sound effect fussroda like just like blasting you into a ragdoll.
That's fair. I get sludge bomb, so it can throw out sludge bombs.
So it'll just be vomiting at you while like. Rah.
Now it could try to catch the bat in its mouth and eat it.
But hit it from the side.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just if it can turn to catch the bat is basically what it is. I give myself a 70% chance of
with a bat.
With a bat,
I'm giving myself a 65.
With my bare hands,
no,
I don't think I could beat it. Honestly,
I think he's slippery. I think you're going to be slipping, and he's going to get you in his mouth.
I am,
and then you're going to slowly dissolve to death.
Yeah, I am very scared of something like that.
That's horrifying.
I hate Swalot 10 times more now than I ever did before.
Yeah,
I think it's a. What is it? Maybe a 10% chance with my bare hands. I could find a way on top of it, gouge out its eyes.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yank on its mustache or something.
I'm thinking go for the eyes. If you get behind it, get on the eyes. Okay, I think 10% is all right. It
is just a little bit shorter than us. It's not that tall. It's 5'7".
5'7"? That's a good deal shorter than me.
Yeah, okay, but you don't tower over it, you 6'1" man.
6'2"-ish.
6'2" manlet. I think our only chance is getting behind it and gouging out its eyes. But even that, I give myself 10-15% chance.
Yeah, 10% chance. I think that's about right. We did leave out a very important part.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about this.
Gajinka.
She never stops eating.
Oh,
she has what's that disease? What's that like disease people have where they want to eat
chalk?
No, they want to eat anything that's not food.
Oh,
what's that called?
No.
Pica.
No, that's I think they eat chalk.
I thought it was anything.
I don't think they just eat anything. I think that might be. Is that insensitive?
I don't think
Frank, are you on the wrong side of history yet again?
I am never.
Third time's a charm.
Wait, third time? When was I insensitive before? You're the one who said you've seen people who look like Garbodor in real life.
And they should stop looking like Garbodor.
Apparently a pica is also an animal.
Oh, is that the cute little deer?
No, it was a mouse.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, yeah. I have one as my one of my lock screens.
I spelled it wrong.
Backgrounds.
I spelled it with a K. It's with a C. Pica is an eating disorder in which a person eats things not usually considered food.
Okay, yeah. One of my brother's exes ate chalk a lot and clay.
Oh my gosh, she had pica.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did 100%. Like that's what she said she did.
Why did she? Did she ever explain why?
It was a mineral thing. I think there's minerals in it she liked. I don't know.
Is she okay now?
I have no idea.
Anyway. Yes. Swalot.
She's a lot.
Humanoid girlfriend has pica.
It's not the pica that would be the problem. It's more that she's just eating everything.
Yeah, honestly, she probably just you bring home groceries and she eats everything that night.
Yeah,
you know?
like, why did you do this?
Yeah, and she's like, I was hungry. I got a big stomach.
I'm like, I want a divorce.
Yeah, bad wife, very very bad wife.
He's spraying her with a bottle. Bad wife, very very bad.
Then she
wife.
vomits on you. She eats a berry and vomits on you.
She burps you through the window. No, failed marriage.
Yeah. Oh,
Failed marriage, failed Pokemon. Maybe
yes.
there might be a way to redeem this Pokemon with an evolution or something. Or...
Even then, it's still gonna be gross and creepy.
Yeah, but
it could be
if it's
cooler.
cool, gross and creepy, that's fine.
Yeah, like Garbodor.
I don't like I still don't like Garbodor.
I like Garbodor.
He's your favorite cat, isn't he?
Hey, you remember? Out of all the things you forget, you have to remember that.
Yes. Anyways.
Thank you all very much for listening to this episode of Certified Pokemoments. If you want more Pokemon, why don't you go to my YouTube channel, Let's Be Frank. I talk about Pokemon on there all the time. I unbox figurines and open packs of cards, but I also just talk about Pokemon. Like, I like to do this running series about Pokemon that deserve less hate. Swalot is not going to be on that list anytime in the future, but I talk about Pokemon a lot. It's not all I talk about. I also like to talk about Weird and Wild Creatures cards, where I give you facts about real-life animals, and I don't know, I do reviews every now and again. It's a fun channel. I just did a dog breed tier list. Go watch that after you listen to this. And if you want more Jokum, him and I have a series on the channel called Taboo Foods, where we cook things that are considered weird or odd to most people. Things like, we just made butterscotch chicken, like Marge makes in Simpsons. We've done garlic and chili cuttlefish and grasshopper and cricket tacos. It's a really fun time. If you want to see some weird cooking, go watch that. Well, with all that being said, once again, thank you so very much for listening to this episode. This has been your
Certified Poke Moment.